Hey guys, so as promised, today is the Wretched and Divine album review. And when I heard the song in the end, back when it came out, I could already tell that this record was going to be one of their best. And I was right. When I finally got the CD, I listened to it about 30 times a day, and I still do that. um, this is their third album. It's their concept record, which is awesome because it goes along like a story. And I think that's awesome when artists do that. And this one is the story of the Wild Ones who are leading this army against fear, which is forever end all religion. And I don't know why, but I think it's like such a cool concept because, you know, they have these like transmissions in the CD where it's like the head of fear talking, trying to like get the listeners to come over to the fear side and be on that side. And then you've got Blackfield Brides being the wild ones. They're here saying like they're telling the story in their music, and I love it so much. And I have a few favorite songs on the entire record. I love them all. Trust me, I love them all. But I have like a few favorite ones that I'll listen to on repeat. And one of those is I Am Bulletproof, New Year's Day, Devil's Choir, Resurrect the Sun, um, Lost It All, and In the End. I think those are my favorite out of the whole album, but I do love all the others. I just love those ones particularly, but more. And it's cool because like for this one they became characters. Like Andy is the prophet, Ashley is the Davian, Jinx is the mystic, Jake is the mourner, and Cece is the destroyer. And they also came out with a movie for this album called Legion of the Black. I haven't got to see it yet, but I want to so bad. And like I heard like you could see it on Facebook, but I don't have Facebook because it's smart. And so I haven't seen it yet. And like from I've seen clips of it on YouTube, and I think what it is it's like the story behind the record. So it's like you can hear the story in the record, but that is the actual story. Because the music video for In the End takes place in Legion of the Black, and I've seen the music video for Lost It All, and that's in the same place. So it's pretty cool. And if they ever come out with the DVD for it, I won't hesitate to buy it because, as I've mentioned before, I'm kind of obsessed with them. But I think the whole concept of this particular record is that when society tries to like make you believe certain things, you shouldn't believe it because you have your own beliefs and traditions and your own like way of doing things, and you shouldn't like give it over to a higher power because that wouldn't make you an individual. That would make you a follower, and that's not necessarily a good thing sometimes because fear forever end all religion is saying wipe out every religion ever, and we are now the overlords. And the wild ones are defeating fear so you can be who you are and not have to come over to this dark side of evil and hate, and you can be you. I mean, you can wear your own skin. You don't have to hide or cover up. And that's sometimes the hardest thing to do is to go out and be ourselves. And I will admit it's hard for me too. And that's I guess why I find this CD so empowering and such a great thing to listen to. Like I even made my mom listen to it and she loves it. She loves it more than the other two though, because the other two have screaming and she's not a big screamo fan. But she did love this record in particular because like it had strings, it had female backup vocals, because I know in Lost It All, Juliet Sims sings on it, which I love, by the way. That high note she hits in the middle of it is just so beautiful. Like, I can't describe it. But if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, it would get 1,100,000 gajillion out of 10. Seriously, guys, this record is so good. And, if you haven't listened to it already, go. Go listen to it. Out of all their CDs, I think this one is my favorite. I mean, like, I love their 2 CDs so much, you guys know that. But I think this one's my favorite now. Because, like, I don't know, I like concept records. Like 6 a.m. Heroin Diaries. Love that CD. This one, I love it so much. And, like, the album art is cool, too. I mean, that big, like, cloaked thing, I'm guessing that's f.e.a.r. And the little guy right here is, a wild one. Because you can see he's got the little, BBB necklace thing. And, I don't know, I just love it so much. But, the songs that I listed that are my favorites, oh my god, they're so good. Like, I can't put into words the love I feel for those particular songs. But they're just so good. And, like, the guitar solos on the CD are awesome. Like, they're a lot more epic than the ones on their other 2 CDs. And Andy's voice sounds way deeper, which is a plus. And, they've added more strings to this one. Like, you can hear Jinx playing the violin. You can hear other strings in the background. And they didn't really do that on their other ones. Their other ones were solely rock. There were 1 or 2 slow songs. And, that's not a bad thing. It's actually really cool. But, like, this one is, like, so much more, I don't know, I think it's just the fact that it's a concept record. I think that's why I love it so much, because it goes along in a story, and I can follow those so easily. And I just love it so much. It's like my baby now. My mom didn't want to give it back to me, but I made her, because it's so good. And, like, the pamphlet inside, the art for it is so cool. Like, here's, like, the f.e.a.r. logo. And, for their, Wretched, or no, their Legion of the Black movie, I think that they just went all out for that, because I've seen, like, snippets of it. And, like, it looks so cool. Because, like, I've seen statues that look like they belong in an Egyptian museum, which is freaking epic. And, like, the masks for the wild ones, those are so cool. Like, I want one. And then, like, in the end video, they're making these, like, banners with the BBB star on them. And I wanted to make one because it just looked so awesome. And, being in the BBB army, I kind of felt like I was, like, in the lineup. And can I just say how adorable all of them look in that video? Oh my lord. When they're all, like, lined up, in front of the army. They just look so adorable with their serious face. And, since the Set the World on Fire CD, they are wearing a lot less, like, the makeup and the war paint. And, that's not a bad thing. I mean, they look good with the war paint, they look good without the war paint. And they're kind of becoming more, I don't know, they're just being more of themselves instead of, like, covering it up with the war paint. And I think it's really cool. I mean, I haven't seen them live yet. I know they're in Chicago tonight, and that's not too far from where I live, but I can't go. Sad face. But they are playing Warped Tour, and there's a good chance I'm going to that to see them, and even if I don't get tickets, I'll find a way to sneak in. Legit, trust me. So yeah, I would highly recommend this CD right here because it is beautiful and magical. It's so good. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys how amazing this CD is. You just have to go and listen to it to comprehend my love for it. And as always, if you haven't listened to if you don't listen to the band, listen to them. If you haven't bought the CD yet, buy it. If you like a different kind of music than rock, still listen to it. It's amazing. I promise you, you will not regret it. And that's all I pretty much have to say for this video. I don't know what I'll be reviewing next, so that's kind of up to you guys if you want. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye guys.